Hello again, everyone. Welcome back, and you caught me here on the Gozanti with Miss Jackson, and we are delivering some energy cells down south, but that's not the exciting news for today. The exciting news for today is here recently, we've been working on building a defense platform. The current mission was a 7x7x7. It's a big boy with 48 turrets and 12 shield generators with a max payout of 35 million credits. And, yeah, this is basically what we've got going on, and we're 3 minutes and 36 seconds away from this monstrosity here. So, thanks to the helpful comments letting me know what turrets and shield generators go with what, it makes a little bit more sense now, but now that I found a turret and generator that works, we'll be able to build defense platforms like it's going out of style, and that cash inflow will be amazing to what I have planned today. Because in 3 minutes, we will be able to afford in fact we can now at 10 million credits, but the trade license that will reveal prices for every Imperial station, allowing an advanced auto trader to get the best deals and give us some money in reserve to get an Acclamator and move some very heavy equipment around for maximum profits. Now, that will allow us to make enough that we can get our second production chain going, as well as just a makeshift defense platform. I don't think it needs to be fully loaded. However, we do need to place it in, say, Ord Mantell, right on the border of Vortex, which is held by the New Republic. And the New Republic has been poking in to Ord Mantell, so that might be a little bit sketch, but this Imperial high-tech factory is actually where we're delivering those energy cells, so wish us luck on our approach. And while I was, you know, being cool, doing my business, handling things, I was attacked by a jerk named Boba Fett, and I turned on the recorder, so this was that dogfight now. Boba Fett, more like blown up Fett, am I right? But we did lose one TIE interceptor with that engagement. Luckily, we'll have enough funds to request one from the Imperial Wharf, and in fact, yeah, we're heading that way. Might as well just buy a brand new TIE interceptor here. And that interceptor will be ready in 5 minutes. Let's check on our station. Yep, 43 seconds before a big payout, and then we'll pay a visit to our faction representative. 4, 3, 2, 1. Fingers crossed. Outstanding. So we got paid 24 million for that, which that takes us up to 34 million total. 10 million for the trade subscription, leaving us 20 million for an Acclamator, which I think is more than enough. And in fact, we have an email. So oddly enough, the Imperial capital ship access has been stripped, but we didn't have capital ship access before? So perhaps, I think what I realized what we did. We built the defense platform, and that counted. But then it was transferred over to the Empire as the mission dictated, and then we lost our capital ship. So does that mean all we need is one little defense platform somewhere and we can get our capital ships back? For the meantime, though, we'll attach that TIE interceptor from the wharf, taking off. We'll be docking up to meet our trade representative soonish. And then, we'll just get the Acclamator anyway. You know, it's crazy, I was thinking, because it needs 2 production, and I was thinking this was just 1 for 1 station, but we are producing energy cells and we're producing silicon wafers, and we have sold quite a crap ton as I've been building that defense station. So indeed, I think all we need to do is just place a token defense platform somewhere, and we can get our capital ship license back. So today might be a bigger day than I even anticipated. Yep, 390 more thousand from our refined goods complex up to almost 35 million. We'll take whatever money we can get now because we are about to spend like it's going out of style. Tell you what, for speed's sake, remove this order, just hold there. That will allow the TIE fighter to catch up. We'll just take the old and trusty TIE fighter to the shipyard. All right, our pocket is about to get a whole lot lighter. Hello, Miss Oshiro. I'd like a license, please. And if you could sell me that Imperial Supply Bulletin, that would be much appreciated. Hello, Miss Wu. I don't know if you remember me or not. I was that rookie that was complaining about, trade-ins. Well, I'm about to make your day if you're on commission.
Hello.
So we'll take the travel engine for now, and we will keep the highest shields, the Kuat RCRs, for those engine shields. Looking nice. Now for the thrusters themselves, I don't think we want to spend 1.1 million. We can cut those costs in half and drop down to a Mark II, I think, without too much trouble. We are not going to skimp on our shields, however, especially since the New Republic and the Rebel Alliance are about, so 553,000 megajoules of shielding. We'll keep the biggest turrets on as well, the XX2 Light Turbo lasers, and the best shields for all of them. We'll save 26,000, just take a basic scanner. We're not going to be scanning much. As far as drones go, let's split it 5 and 5, just in case we need to do a repair job. And we'll take out all the Marines. This is not a boarding craft, so we'll take 50 crew members for sure. Leave the Marines for our bigger endeavors. So that will be a 10.6 million credit purchase, 11 minutes and 30 seconds away. And over here in Bay 4, there she is. Step by step, just building. Looks like it is going to be how long until? 9 minutes and 40 seconds to build. And luckily, they already had everything on hand. And I'm super excited about this purchase for sure. And then while we're here, we'll top up our TIE fighters that took damage. Just $1,500 to repair that one, and $5,600 to repair that one. But this gives us an opportunity to see exactly how big this ship is. And we're floating overhead in our spacesuit. Bridge is all the way the crap up there. There's our turrets being created as well. You really get a good feel of how big something is when you reach out and touch it. Hello! Next order of business is who is good enough to fly this thing? And the best pilot, although I'm sorry, Miss Jackson, you should be, well, you could do it now that you're 3 stars. Who do I have on the roster? Yeah, Miss Jones on our station trader is a 3.25 star, followed by Miss Jackson at 3 stars, and Miss Narita on the miner is a 3-star as well. So one of these 3 ladies will be the captain of our new ship. And I was hoping our Gozanti cruiser could dock up to the Acclamator, but they only have 1 small dock. It can hold 12 ships though, if need be. So we might get a little bit of a protection wing. Get 12 TIE fighters to come support the Acclamator if need be. 4, 3, 2, 1. Break the champagne bottle. Acclamator is done and leaving. Yeah, I would say back up. I'm not sure who's in charge of that Acclamator. They won't be for long, though. Yeah, looks like they're making a left turn and getting out of the pattern. Once they come to a complete stop, we will, of course, pay a visit to the Acclamator, see who's in charge, how good a pilot are they, as it may just be a pilot swap. Oh, isn't it lovely to see our symbol on the side of that big monstrosity? Tell you, this thing has to back up a country mile to become undocked. But as good timing would have it,
TIE interceptor.
our ties are coming back from being repaired, so the Gozanti will be ready to go as soon as this Acclamator is. There we go. Now the Acclamator is back. We can tell it to hold there as we'll be adjusting our pilots. Here comes our TIE fighters as well. Outstanding. Attention on deck. Pleasure to meet you, Captain Brown. However, there's someone else that I have in mind for this gig, but I have a transport ship ready for you. If you would please work somewhere else for me, and you'll be working on the Maigito Imperial Transport as its captain.
Affirmative.
Can I help?
And Miss Jones, if you would work somewhere for me, and we have a shiny new Acclamator for you.
Acknowledged.
Hey, pleasure to see you again. Hope you're ready to get started. Your first order of business. Let's stretch your legs out a bit and head nearby the Imperial Wharf in Mutilance, if you don't mind. Gozanti Cruiser, if you would please, just defend Commander Alpha for now. Pull our 382,000 out of our refined goods complex. Good to see that that's still pumping out. Yeah, so this thing's kind of big, but I'm sure you can handle it. We just have to take our time and get our aim right for these gates. You might not have too much experience with that. And Miss Brown made it back to the Gozanti transport that was down here in Scipio. And one good thing about having this trade subscription now is now that she's looking for sales of energy cells and silicon wafers, we'll find every station that the Empire owns within 3 jumps and make some pretty decent deals, I would say. So the first deal she found was buying 3,000 energy cells and taking them, as you can see, to an unknown station, which is, let's see, that away, and then over here. So we've never been over here before, but Miss Brown knew that they needed energy cells, maximum profit. And nice to see Miss Jackson is keeping a close watch on us with our TIE fighters, but we're about to get a lot more, and we'll probably never see the TIE fighters that we're going to purchase here in a moment, as they'll go in this cargo bay. And that's one downside, is there is only one launching bay from the Acclamator, so if we needed to get TIE fighters out quick, it'd be one by one by one by one. Luckily we have enough turrets, I think, to keep folks at bay, but I'd rather not risk it and take that chance. Nice, station's still doing work. 353 more thousand. Now we're up to 15 million before we buy our little defense fleet. Now, Miss Jones, let me see what you're working with here. How heavy is this thing?
Autopilot. Disengaged.
Okay, some decent turning.
Wharf.
Wharf is that way. Let's spool up the travel drive, see what we're working with here. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. About 15 seconds on the spool up time for our travel drive. Top speed, though, should be scooting as we took the travel engines. The other engines were only going to take us maybe 5K per second, rolling at 6.5K per second. We'll park right outside the wharf and get our TIE fighters on order. Good brakes. Good brakes too. And there we go, 330,000 per. Let's order 10 of the suckers. Nice, and they're all going to be done in about a minute. Perfect. Boom, 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 boom. All TIE fighters built. Let's just get them attached to the Acclamator, and I want you to defend Commander Alpha, please. All right, we called in the TIE fighters to dock, and here they come. Now, it'll be a slow process. There's only one docking port, so one TIE fighter at a time. It'll have to get lowered into the hold and on to the next TIE fighter, but hopefully these Pilots are pretty patient. There's the first one coming. And isn't that a nice picturesque thing? Tell you what, get a shot of that and hang it up on the wall in my headquarters. That would be a nice shot. And we can even inspect the landing here. Outstanding. Doing a good job, Mr. Nakamura. Oh, that's not intimidating or anything. I tell you what, you don't want to be on the ground on the business end of a TIE fighter looking at you like that. That has to be freaky. Next TIE fighter up. Look how quick these doors are. Down and up and in. Nice. Now, hopefully launching is that fast. And last fighter is approaching, and this one should stay on the deck ready to launch. And touchdown. Nice. Let's meet this noble pilot. Miss Okoye, you will be the tip of the spear, ma'am. If we launch, you are going to go first. So sharpen up your skills. And hey, you know what? As a matter of fact, have a 1-star pilot. We want to improve the odds of your survival as much as possible because being first, yeah, the odds of her surviving are not good. All right, Miss Jones, I'll have a more specific mission for you here soon. I just want to see what you can do. We picked up a Galactic Empire versus New Republic mission where we have to get these goods up to 80%. You can start to see, yeah, they're going down a bit. But with our new subscription, we can see where we can pick up all of these goods as well as where to drop them all off. But for now, I want to see what you can do. So you have the gambit. Anything you want to grab it. Within 3 jumps of Munilence. Yeah, that should be good. Go ahead and search out what you can. You have 11.7 million to spend if need be. Make that 11.9. I'm sure you will find a good trade with that amount of money in the pocket. Oh crap, I was just checking on our Gozanti cruiser, and it looks like Miss Jackson was following the builder as she is wont to do, and ran into some Yuuzhan Vong. Oh, she launched the TIE fighters.
We have new orders.
So TIE fighters going to town on those Yuuzhan Vong. Nice dynamic view here. Oh, Yuuzhan Vong has the Gozanti in sights. However, it looks like some short work was done. All 4 TIE fighters are up. That's what I like to see. And as far as us are concerned, we're buying graphene and selling 696 graphene to a factory. I think we should have got something with a little bit more punch than that. We'll cancel graphene for now. We'll let her complete the trade, though. What kind of ship is that? BLS Weequay. What does that even look like? Wee! Yeah, we don't know what it is yet. We haven't seen it except just its scrap.
Navigation. Prepare to dock.
Acknowledged.
Here we go.
Requesting permission to dock.
Docking permission granted.
First official nose in dock here at the Imperial High-Tech Factory. And there we go, get yourself situated. And we brought 5 cargo drones with us, so hopefully those 5 drones will be enough to do this transfer here. Yep, there go the drones now, bringing the cargo aboard. And our destination is just in the same system, a hop, skip, and jump away. We'll actually be going right across the street to the other Imperial High-Tech Factory, so...
The ship will be undocking soon.
Yep, go ahead,
Can I
Miss
help?
Jones, as you were, please. So only 696 graphene. She didn't choose to fill up the container. We have 72,000 meters cubed of space, and we're filling up 13,000. But that, like I said, will come in handy for this factory supply run, which I'll do off camera to get that 616,000 credits. And then I will start working on our 1 defense platform. I'm going to make it very bare bones in the back of Ord Mantell, like off the beaten path, out of the way, and see if we can get our capital ship license from that, because if we can, then there are some equally as big ships in our future that I was looking at. say, one of these Victory 2 Star Destroyers, and I don't know if it's in the cards. 56 million for the ISD-2 and a 48 million for the ISD-1, but one of those would certainly be nice. I'm not gonna say no to that. Boba Fett's back. You gotta be kidding on me. Miss Jackson, I have you on screen. Hopefully the TIE fighters are doing the work here. TIE fighters coming in. There's Boba Fett. Did they drop something? Oh, yes, they did. Unfortunately, we lost another TIE interceptor. That is crazy. But Boba Fett freaking just coming through here. Tell you what, go ahead and collect those drops, please. Yeah, so the Gozanti did take 1% damage on the hull. Shield is back up. How are the TIE fighters looking? Oh man, they almost got destroyed. We're gonna have to head back to the wharf for those guys. Friggin' BH Boba Fett, I tell you what. Alright, Miss Jackson, if you can, get those TIE fighters back to the wharf and let's get them repaired up. And we'll have another order to place. Meanwhile, graphene being transferred at our destination. I think this was what, Miss Jones, 77,000 on the payout, I think it was? Yes, indeed, 77,100.
Can I
Yeah,
help?
go ahead and undock. That is fine. And I think we will leave it here. So, good news, everyone. We got our large ship, and profits can start to come in. We know Boba Fett is a big problem, and it's a good thing that we sent our Gozanti to protect our station. Now that we know that Boba Fett is going to hang around my Gito, unfortunately. So that's 2 pilots lost in the line of duty here. But yeah, they're the Imperial pilots. They knew what they signed up for, especially flying TIE fighters. But when I join you next, I should have my own small defense station up and running, and with any luck, that means a capital ship license. And we might do a station build mission in the meantime to build up. And I've got my eyes on a Star Destroyer of some kind, so next time we will be getting us a warship. And, oh, did they already destroy that Yuuzhanvong station? Well, crap, we were going to warm up our guns. Well, we'll find something to use that Star Destroyer on next time, I guarantee it. We'll see you then.